Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are still working on King John, which is a good thing because we are only in Act 1, Scene 2, as it is called in the folio, or Act 2, Scene 1, as it is called in many other versions of the play. So basically this scene is all about nobody knows who's king. France says that it's Arthur, who is the son of Geoffrey, who is older than King John actually sitting on the throne in England. So England has come to France to go to war over this, and they're all in the town of Angiers, and King John was saying to the French people, like, I'm your rightful king, and Philip, the king of France, right? His name is Philip? Anyway, the king of France is like, no, Arthur is your rightful king, so you should bow to him, so we're gonna go to war. So they bring in like some citizens to be the final judge of it, and Hubert, good old Hubert, is like, we'll bow to whichever one of you happens to be the real king of England, but that's up to y'all to figure out. So they go off stage to have a little war, and yesterday we had the French Herald come in while Hubert and the citizens are still standing there. The French Herald comes in and declares basically that France has won. And he's immediately followed by the English Herald, who we get to hear from today, saying, "Rejoice, you men of Angiers, ring your bells. King John, your king and England's, doth approach, commander of this hot malicious day. Their armors that marched hence so silver bright, hither return all gilt with Frenchmen's blood. There stuck no plume in any English crest that is removed by a staff of France. Our colors do return in those same hands that did display them when we first marched forth, and like a jolly troop of huntsmen come our lusty English, all with purpled hands, dyed in the dying slaughter of their foes. Open your gates and give the victors way." So the French Herald says the French won, and the English Herald says the English won. Like, neither one is saying that the other side won. They're both coming back saying, look, we killed so many of the other side, and our men are still intact, so we won. And Hubert, bless him Hubert, calls them out on this. He's like, we've all been up on this hill, and we've been watching, and we didn't see a clear winner on either side of this thing. So King John says his bit and the King of France says his bit, and they're both still going for the, but come on, you have to name me king, you have to name Arthur king, you have to name King John king. And the Herald is like, we bow to the king, it's up to you to figure out who that is. And Philip the Bastard, who is now Sir Robert Plantagenet, or Sir Richard Plantagenet, being the son of the bastard son of Richard I, he gets really frustrated with this whole thing, and tomorrow we get to hear what he has to say to try to put all of this to rest as we try to figure out who is the rightful king. Anyway, if you have thoughts on who the rightful king is, leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear which side of this you're on, and make sure you subscribe while you're down there and turn on the notifications so you know when new videos go up and all that kind of fun stuff that you already know because you use YouTube. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow when we get to hear from Philip the Bastard. Mwah.